Hello everybody, my name is Derek Phillip Moore and this is the View Sport West Coast Sweat Project. I thank you very much for taking your time out to listen. Again, I'm a graduate student who recently left a PhD program in clinical psychology to pursue a career in business. So now I'm earning my Master's of Science degree in entertainment business and manage season 7 and 8 top American Idol contestant and a local actor. For the pest analysis for political here, we see that actually Fresno is the 5th largest city in California with over 500,000 people. It's the 34th largest city in the state and it's very business friendly. For the economic section, due to the economic downturn, there's lower fixed costs. For the social, we see that Fresno is not a city where people walk due to the sprawled out land, and there's 24% without a high school diploma. However, it's agriculture dependent. And there's no pro sports teams, but they do rally around the Fresno State College. They also, the Grizzlies, rally around the Grizzlies and the Fresno Monsters. For technology, of course, blogging, social media, websites, and they're visual learners. So any types of apps and visual displays would definitely be utilized in order to gain their interest into the market, into the product. SMART goals. We would like to increase brand awareness, increase social media follow, and increase Western revenue. In order to increase brand awareness, we would open a kiosk 7 days a week starting in June in a local mall and demonstrate product technology which will result in exponential sales of units and provide a snowball effect. In order to increase the social media follow, I would create a promotional campaign to double the current follow within 6 weeks of implementation, offering t-shirts as well as other promotional items. And to increase Western revenue, I will build the brand and by being willing to travel for 8 to 12 months to display and introduce this new technology to the markets. Once profit margins and goals are reached, I will assist in researching and managing more Western territories. So, what does it take? The intrinsic motivation to get started. That's what gets people into the offices and involved into this type of technology. And what can we provide is the extrinsic motivation to reach your goals. As we're going to discuss later, intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation are very essential to people like trainers and athletes in order to get the results that they're looking for. For trainers, listen up. Intrinsic motivation is actually internal drive, again, that gets the clients into your office. And one disadvantage of it is that they avoid dislikes, and often that's exercising. So that's where extrinsic motivation comes in, which is an external reward, often tangible, that encourages people to do things that they even dislike. The only disadvantage is that it doesn't increase the passion for the task when the extrinsic reward is gone. So we will provide that sweat as extrinsic motivation, and therefore transforming it to positive reinforcement, which leads to behavioral changes. Branding. What we'll utilize here is Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, celebrities, universities, publicity, and nonprofit organizations. Everything that we can to definitely put the brand up and get it into the hands of the consumers and just let them know about the technology. Because as you can see here, the technology sells itself. And we just need to go ahead and put it out there for them via kiosk, or we can go ahead and reach out to the youth. Or another thing that I'm very interested in is creating strategic partnerships, as you can see here with Beachbody. And another thing is community events or corporate events, such as Comcast Cares Day, or breast cancer awareness, or marathons, or like I seen that you did 303 basketball campaigns and things like that. Now, what's the relevance to the artist? As you can see here, Lil Wayne already has the I am, just like in your brand. And then we can have the hip hop come out. And there's actually a lot of artists and there's a lot of people in the industry that wear that. Also, Lil Wayne, we talked about that he doesn't like to wear t-shirts when he's on stage. However, as you can see, he does like creative t-shirts when he's out and about. Also, we have artists that's there exercising, such as Rihanna and Britney Spears, and Nelly's album was actually named Sweat. Fresno, we're in the center of it all. I mean, we have San Francisco right up the road, Sacramento, also San Jose, which involves the Silicon Valley. which we can also hit up Oakland territories. There's Los Angeles and there's San Diego as well, which is due south. And also right to the east is Reno and Las Vegas. The malls in Fresno. There's two types of malls in Fresno. One is a more urban mall, which is called the Manchester Mall, in which they gave me a rate of about starting at $1,200 a month. And also there's Fresno colleges and universities, such as Fresno State. And with the malls and the colleges, those are the main target areas for Fresno, due to the fact that there's also the Fashion Fair Mall that hosts all of the Fresno State brands, and that's where the main traffic area is, and that's where a lot of the college and university students go. Local entertainment. As you can see here, Hollywood is right down the street, and Hollywood is kind of Fresno's, it's kind of like Las Vegas, Nevada to California, because it's where all the stars are. And not only Hollywood, but it's the whole area. I used to live in Malibu, and I ran into Steven Spielberg, I ran into David Duchovny, and other artists like that. Theme parks are huge in California. You have Disneyland, you have Legoland, and Universal Studios. And what I'm picturing is lifeguards being involved in the branding of these theme parks, because they're always involved in the water and putting t-shirts over the bathing suits. Also, it's great for the kids. Imagine getting on a slide and then going down the water slide, and now you decoded your shirt. Also, again, Las Vegas is a city that never sleeps, which increases impulse buying. I mean, when I'm out in Vegas, it's like daytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the whole entire week. And people are winning money, and as soon as they're winning money, they're spending money. And it's just a cycle of the buyer in the economy in Las Vegas. You already have the cool universal design in the next generation sweatshirt. So you have the design and the technology for the next generation already there. We just have to get it in front of the consumers and get this product licensed to as many organizations as possible, because it basically sells itself. And now, how do you contact celebrities? The same way I've always contacted celebrities, by utilizing my networks and the people that I already know, and also reaching out, just like I reached out to you. But I will reach out via publications such as Polestar, which we utilize in the entertainment industry. It's all about relationship building. This is one of my theses in when I was going to study when I was becoming a doctor in psychology. Everything is built off relationship building. And that's what we want to do, is we want a relationship build within the community, and also a relationship build with our customers. So non-profit events, for-profit events, anything that builds relationships. And here you can actually see some of my professional references here. And basically, I have these references from Comcast, and this was one of the areas where I grew in business, and learning a lot of the business fundamentals. So please feel free to read that. And also references for this paper, I utilize Google Images, and of course I utilize images from viewsport.us. I gathered information from my psychological textbooks, and I thank you very much for your time, and I thank you for listening to this presentation, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.